So therefore, I stay away from the Arimidex unless I'm getting gyno. You know, and Arimidex is so strong that I can take it for.
I was doing a search for Sustenon 250 because I've been. Yeah, well, I was going to change my life, so I have here 19. There are 19 boxes of vials of this stuff here. I can open it and let you see. Actually, I'm using my cell phone. I have two cameras here, by the way. I have this camera and that camera. I need to get a tape head cleaner to clean them off. They're both not working. So I just use the cell phone here. What is this thing here? This is a number 3. You know what that is. But I have 19. I was taking this stuff here. There, you can see some in there. I don't want you to think I'm just, faking here. I've got 20. I had 20 of those things. And I used one. But the problem is, for me at least, is that I get anxiety. I cannot inject myself these bottles of Sustenon 250. Now, why did I choose this? Well, some of my friends and neighbors are into that MMA stuff, multiple martial arts, and one of the guys owns 2 houses, so he lets them use one house for practicing, and I go hang out and watch them, and put this back in. I'll put it back in there later. So I have to get my friends to do this. Now, my buddy, he put in my arm a couple of times on here, my shoulder, on my left, I don't know if you can see, but on my left shoulder. And when he does it, I mean, my arm will stay sore for a week. And I said, no, you're doing something wrong here. He says, no, this is the way you have to do it. And so I stopped letting him do it. Now I get my girlfriends to give me a butt injection. And, it stings for what? A few seconds? That's about it. And then I do my little home exercises. This is some concrete with a bar inside it. I have a little wheel here. And you always do put something on your knees. I may, just, go on the floor, and then I have a couple of these that I play around with. I also have what I call a lazy gym, which I could show you. I'll go take a look and see if it's presentable to be showing. Yeah. For a lazy gym, I may just bring the wheel and the weights, okay? And when I wake up in the morning before getting out of bed, I'll just do some exercising. Before I get up out of bed, I can show you just a moment here. Put this thing here slowly and see how I feel with it, This is what I call the lazy gym. Just wake up in the morning, grab this, start doing something. Just at my age, just doing anything until you feel it, When you set it aside, you may, I'm just showing you, hey, just do whatever feels good to you. Then you can do some leg raises for this side, and then, of course, I would turn around to the other side and do, this is the lazy gym. I mean, this is my gym. I'm lazy. I haven't even fucking got out of bed yet. And then I'll take the wheel, okay? And you say, well, how many sets and how many reps you do? Man, at my age, I just do. But I find out, you watch YouTube and you see things, but if you do it slowly, okay? If you do it slowly like this without bending, you can feel it on the lower part of your belly down here. I feel it. If I go all the way out like this, then I'm getting way up here in my shoulders and my neck. But if I slowly do this, I recommend, you slowly do it when you get older, and you can feel it. If you stretch out like that, you're going to feel something. But if you slowly go like this, if I go this far and like this, I'll get tired. My stomach gets tight, and I'll start sweating. So this is the lazy gym here. And as I say, I put this hand towel on here. Over by the door, she's going to try to keep the other one to keep the wind. No, just show it. Just show it. Show it. Show the camera. To keep the door from blowing because there's a lot of wind here. Okay, back over here. So I have a little hand towel that, just kind of fold this towel here and wrap it on here so I don't get a bunch of rust on my hands and so forth. That's the lazy gym. Now, at my age, I'm not doing this, I'm doing it so I can keep alive and so forth. I'm not trying to win any ribbons. It's for myself. And so when I want to do my tummy, I can swing like this. I'll just swing it around because when you go all the way around, you can feel it, okay? So you just go around like that, you can actually feel it on your tummy. And I go there. I say, at my age, I'm not trying to, okay, my dear, I'll take this. I'm not trying to win any awards. I'm just trying to do myself something when I look in the mirror. Because I spend a lot of time on the computers here and hanging around the house because I do, that's what I do. Anyway, so there's no refrigerator here. Don't think I don't have a ref. It's in the other bedroom over there. And it's working, blah, blah, blah. So I like to see what I have. So I lay things out where I can see what I have. A lot of people will put stuff in closets. I have a few clothes in the closet. But all my DVDs and CDs, I like to see what I have. Out of sight, out of mind, they say. So anyway, I was showing you that I'm making some changes. Hey, show the tattoo on my back, okay? Hey, take the camera and show the tattoo on my back. The light is on. Watch your hand, okay? Show the tattoo on my back. You see that right there?
Yeah.
In 2012, when I went to China for the second time for vacation, I got my first tattoo in 2012. I had a Chinese guy make a tattoo for me. And in 2013, I started doing Sustenon because that's what the guys are doing. So I purchased some, I tried it, and I hear that there's a cycle. You do so many, so I've been trying to watch the cycles now to see what people are saying to do, because I really don't know. Now, I did purchase a gym membership, but like a lot of people, I guess the gym was too far away, so it's downtown, and I just really haven't gone there. But eventually, I know you've heard that before. Yeah, I'm going to go one of these days. Well, maybe I am, maybe I'm not. I don't know. But in the meantime, I try to do some exercise here at home. So I'm going to be watching and attempting to learn what's the best way to use the Sustenon. Okay? And at my age, like I say, I've been watching these guys getting huge. You see humongous guys on YouTube, right? And you go there and you see these big guys. I decided I'm 5'6". I'm not going to try and gain, I don't know how much I weigh. I think they told me, I don't know how much I weigh. But I'm not trying to get big and heavy where every time I walk, there's a hole on the floor. I don't want the floor to be crashing and cracking every time I take a step. I want to make muscles out of what I have and be in good condition. And I say, when you get to be my age, you say, you know what? I see so many people who are worse off than me, but I'm glad that I'm doing as good as I am. And keep telling me, well, how old are you? Okay, well, I don't know if you can see me, I can see you, but I'm 64 years old. So when I was 63 years old, I got my first tattoo. I started when I was 64. My first tattoo I showed you already. When I turned 64, I decided I was going to start lifting weights. I was going to change my body and try and improve myself and see what else I can do. So I have a bicycle, and yes, it has air in the tire, and I ride it. This thing here, I need to get my pliers and tighten that back up. I ride the bike around. I do have a lazy gym at home, and I know you're supposed to eat a lot, but you know I'm trying. So I expect some people to come and tell me what I'm doing wrong, or you know what I should be doing, this or that. I don't even know why I'm going to post this on YouTube. Well, I'm going to post it on YouTube as an example, okay? Because I see guys out there older than myself, like Arnold, for example. Arnold is age 66, right? And he's still exercising. And what's Sylvester Stallone? I think he's older than I am also. And look at him, right? So that's like, if those guys can, I can also. And I've been wanting to change myself to improve, and so that's what I'm going to do. So I'm starting off, you know, at home here, doing some stuff here. I have this stool here, and there's another one over there, and I can put them together and do some exercise. Baby, come and hold the camera and watch me. I'm gonna get off the Facebook. Come over and hold the camera, okay? Come over here because the light is on. Come and hold the camera. I'm gonna do some exercise right here. Hold the camera. So what I might do is I'll take these and I'll go on the chairs here, and I may do for my back arms, right? As you see, I'm not trying to kill myself. I'm not trying to win an award someplace. Just in my bathroom mirror for myself. And then I may go and do some in the front, like that. So that's what I use these stools for, in addition to sitting on them. I also, when I get the injection over here, then I take the stool and do exercises like so, just for my legs. I may decide to go and just up in the air, right? Go up into the air to give some toning to my butt. You know, after the injection, I'll go ride the bicycle for a while. And then when I get tired, I'll go and do the other side, right? Like that. So when you get to be my age, you're not trying to, especially if you've never done this before. When I was a kid, I was a little skinny guy. I still am skinny. But as I say, I'm not trying to gain and weigh 200 pounds and, you know, all that kind of good stuff. I just want to make most of what I have. Yeah, I like to have a six-pack. You see a 64-year-old man walking around with a six-pack, smiling. You know, that smile, because nobody else has one, right? And you can go to the shopping mall and just hang up against the wall and, you know, wear a shirt and just, you know, just profile. And so if anybody else out there, you might be 60, 61, 63, 67, maybe 70 years old. You know, I'm showing an inspiration. The problem I have is that I get very anxiety. I'm not able to inject myself. I know guys who can do that. I can't do any of that. And try to do it here, I can't. So I have to get assistance, have people help me out. Eventually, I'll learn how to do it. I try drinking alcohol, but my anxiety says, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm the kind of guy, when I see what do you call it? You know, when you give me a blood test, I can look the other way. You know what I mean? There are people who are like I am. You cannot inject yourself, okay? And if you attempt to do so, I guess after a while you can, but I haven't gotten that point yet. So maybe one day I'll make a video about, hey, guess what? After years, I was finally able to inject myself and get it done right. Yeah, I've looked at the video, how to do it. I know you make a cross on your butt, okay? And in the upper right, upper left, is where you inject. I know all that. I just can't do it. You see somebody grabbing their stomach, you know, and putting it there, well, I just can't do that to myself, not yet. So I have to pay other people to help me. That doesn't cost very much. But now I got those 20 bottles of, 19 bottles of Sustenon up in there, and I'm doing one per week. I'm attempting to do one per week. I take vitamins, B1, B6, and B12, ascorbic acid, and some multivitamins. That's it. Then I eat food. Say, well, you got to eat all. I don't want to get fat and big, you know. I just want to be lean and muscular, and that's what I'm trying to do. I might gain a couple of pounds, but I'm not trying to just say, I don't want, every time I walk, there's an earthquake, okay? Like some big Samoans when I lived in Hawaii, you know, the sumo. I'm not trying to be like that. I'm too old for that. I'm 64 years old. So anyway, I just thought I'd share this video with you. And anybody got any comments, you just go ahead and say what you got to say, do what you got to do. All right, now, this is it.